Hi, my name is Holly Lauber, and I'm going to talk about what is growth mindset, how can I apply it to my own classroom, and how do I apply it to my learning. Carol Dweck is a professor of psychology at Stanford University and has researched much on the topic of motivation, which is where she's discovered the ideas of growth mindset. Growth mindset is the knowing and understanding that you can develop yourself, talents, and your abilities. To do this, there is the understanding that you will need help and support from others, strategies that will help you grow, and that you will have to work hard to achieve the goals you have. It's important because when we have a fixed mindset, we will never be able to improve. A fixed mindset will leave us stagnant, feeling judged by others as well as feeling inadequate. People with a fixed mindset see things as being good news or bad news and don't look at ways to improve themselves. When I'm thinking about my digital learning and leading courses and what I will have to do to grow as a teacher and learner, I'm constantly thinking about my mindset. I know what it is, and I know that it will be challenging at times, and I'll need to decide on how I'll perceive these situations. Am I going to see them as opportunities to grow, or am I going to be set in my ways and see myself as lacking in the ability to go through it? Even when creating this first homework assignment, I started to hear negative things come to my mind that blamed everyone else and everything else but me. It's too hard. I want the rubric to be more clear. The professor didn't clearly explain it to us. I don't know how to do this. And even thinking, now I have to figure out a creative way to support technology. Great. Who has time for that? Carol Dweck tells us we need to recognize the mindset we are using in a situation. We have to recognize that we have a choice in the way we're thinking and to talk back to that voice with a growth mindset, as well as take the growth mindset action. I caught myself thinking these thoughts and realized how negative I was being and how fixed my mind was that I was not at fault. So I came up with a plan, looked at the resources for guidance, and now I'm creating things. I heard my mindset, recognized that I had a choice in using my fixed mindset or growth mindset, and decided to use a more positive way of thinking and how these digital learning and leading courses were going to go, and started my action plan. In the future, I will remember that I need to see challenging situations as an opportunity to learn from my mistakes and get better. That I need to put in more effort in the activities I am trying to be better at, and know that I will need time to, for that effort and to have patience and know that I will do better. I will always remind myself that I may not understand something now, not yet, but I will get there. My future goals from what I've learned from my DLL is to create a blended learning classroom through student rotation stations. Students will use digital technology in a developmentally appropriate way to collaborate and respond to each other's learning. My students will take ownership in their learning as they are able to have a voice and choice on the things that they want to learn about. I want my students to have the belief that although some of this will be challenging and they aren't always going to understand it yet, that they will be able to do it with my support, their time, their patience, and effort in their hard work. It will be challenging for my students to apply some of these strategies, but it will also be challenging for me to apply them as well. But I know that if I follow Dweck's principles and I have a growth mindset, that I will be successful.